Hey guys, RockingTheBlade here once again. What's up, everybody? I just uploaded not too long ago my top 10 games of 2016, so if you want to check that out, go right ahead. But right now, we're here today to talk about my top 5 movies of 2016. I know at least 2 of them will be controversial, but just sit back, relax, and kind of like, hear me out, hear my opinion on why I put these movies on this list and why they're at the place they're at. And also, this is not the end-all list, not the end-all be-all. This is my opinion. So sit back, relax, enjoy my top 5. As I tell you, my top 5 movies of 2016. Starting off at number 5 is The Suicide Squad. Yep, The Suicide Squad. Like with Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't know who The Suicide Squad was. I had to look them up online, did research. So they're kind of like the anti. Everyone says they're kind of like the anti-Justice League, which is true. But I see them more like the bad guy version of the Expendables, and they were great. I mean, Deadshot as Will Smith as Deadshot, fantastic. He had that Will Smith charisma. I mean, he was funny. He had a cool action scenes, and he carried himself very well. And he made Deadshot now more of a prominent character in the DC lore. Hell, he's gonna be a playable character in Justice 2, so that tells you something. Also, Harley Quinn did well. The actress that played Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, is Harley Quinn. She killed it in that role. She's one of the best characters besides Deadshot, and so much so she's just talks of a spinoff she's gonna do with other DC female characters. So good on her. Good on Margot Robbie for killing it as Harley Quinn. She killed it, boy. She did fantastic. Also, guy who played Captain Boomerang. I mean, he had some cool action scenes, but he was very funny and charismatic. He was just a funny character, and I really enjoyed him on screen. Also, the people look great. Katana looked fantastic. She had some cool moments, and she was a badass. Also, Killer Croc. Kudos to the makeup artist that did Killer Croc, because he looked amazing. I mean, none of that was CGI. It was all practical, and he looked amazing. He looked scary. So he looked like a person you don't want, or a monster, or in this case, that you do not want to see in a dark alley alone by yourself. Also, kudos to the actress that played Amanda Walter. She killed it, boy. She killed it, as they say. I mean, and the movie was great. It has great action, great special effects, easy to follow plot. It was a good movie. And in case you're wondering where it takes place in the DC extended universe, since it connects, it takes place right after Batman vs Superman. So you know where it connects. But overall, it's a good movie. Go check it out. Unfortunately, I have not seen the extended cut yet. I know I should. Hopefully, I will soon. Hopefully, I'll try my plan to see it soon. But overall, it's a great movie, a great DC movie. Also, before I go, I bet you're wondering, okay, RockingTheBlade, what do you feel about Jared Leto's Joker? Because it's kind of been on the fence. There's people that love him or people that hate or despise him. Unfortunately, though, in my opinion, he didn't do enough for me to make an impression, whether he's good or bad. But I will say this, though, he did good enough for me. Like, you know what? If he was in the Batman movie, I'd watch it. I watch it. You know, he already had more scenes in the extended cut, so maybe I'll come back and give you my opinion later on down the road in a future video. But as for right now, it's hard to say because he didn't do a lot. He wasn't there a lot. They cut a lot of his scenes, I heard, which I don't know why. Because I want to know if he's gonna be better than Heath Ledger or not. But remains to be seen. But he did enough for me to want to see him in the movie. So there's my answer on that. All right, moving on to number 4 is the mark with the mouth, Deadpool. Sexy motherfucker. I love Deadpool, man. Deadpool proved that you don't have to be PG-13 to be successful. You can be rated R, go balls out, but just stick to the source material, to the costume and origin and the character himself, and you'll have a recipe for success. In this case, Deadpool succeeded on so many levels. And it's thanks to Deadpool we're having a rated R Wolverine movie, standalone movie. So thanks to Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. He killed it. I mean, the fourth wall breaking jokes. It was the most funniest movie I've seen since Ted 2. I was waffling so goddamn hard It was funny. I love the fourth wall breaking jokes, and when the action was on point, that shit was on point. And in my opinion, we got the best interpretation of Colossus ever. Because in X2, he was just this big muscled guy. X3, he did some shit here and there. X-Men, Days of Future Past, he did some cool things here and there, but he didn't have no character development. He just dies. And spoiler alert. But is this like, this is like the best interpretation. He's actually Russian for once. He's not an American dude. He's actually Russian. And it's like the best interpretation of Colossus I've ever seen to date. The villain was kind of generic, and it's kind of generic, but but Deadpool was able to carry him and make him look good. But overall, it's a great. If you love a great action comedy with romance, and a lot of swearing and some gore, go watch Deadpool. You'll have a blast of a time. I cannot recommend that movie enough. It is the shit, and I cannot wait for part 2. Alright, coming at number 3 is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I was kind of concerned at first, I'm not gonna lie, because they did the opening crawl. The people that explain, it's not part, even though it's technically takes place before New Hope and it kind of connects. It's considered more of a spin-off that happens to take place in the Star Wars universe. But despite not having the opening crawl, which I heard it originally was, but they decided not to, which kind of sucks. But does it hurt the movie? No. It was a little bit weird, but it didn't hurt the movie. But how was it? Fan-fucking-tastic. I did a review on it with my friend Koopa. After the movie, I got 2 of the characters, so Donnie Yen's character, and his partner, with a giant machine gun. The Hawaiian guy with the long hair with the giant machine gun, which he looks Hawaiian to me. But I got their Funko toys. I even got K2, which, by the way, they stole that movie, man. Donnie Yen was badass. Donnie Yen's partner with the machine, the big gun, was also badass. K2 was a smart ass, funny ass robot. He was hilarious and badass too. He had some cool moments as well. It was just a good movie. It wasn't afraid to be dark and stuff, and it was dark, gritty, in your face. It felt like Star Wars, and also, this also looked like, how Deadpool showed that you can make a rated R comic book movie be successful. Rogue One showed that you don't need to have the Force to be successful. You can Like you can do a great Star Wars movie without having to use the Force itself. It was basically just. Technically Donnie Yen's character was kind of a Jedi. He's kind of closest thing to a Jedi, but he wasn't really a Jedi. He was a guy that doesn't believe the spirituality of the Force, but he didn't really have the Force. You get what I'm saying? So, you had your Sith quota with Darth Vader, which he was awesome in that movie too. He did a cool scene, which I won't spoil what he did, but he was a badass in that movie. I'm trying to think. But yeah, it was a great movie. It just made it had no Jedi. It just made this dog fighting and ground combat. It proved that you don't need the Force to have the Force or the Jedi thing element to make a good Star Wars movie. That's another thing accomplished. It was fantastic on that merit, and it was dark, gritty. It was in your face. If you want more detailed review on it, more details on it, go check out my review on my channel. But overall, it is a fantastic movie. I cannot wait for more Star Wars movies from Disney because they knocked it out the park. Kudos. All right, number 2 is Captain America: Civil War. Holy shit, the action was awesome. Spider-Man stole the show. He was a scene stealer. Black Panther was awesome. Too bad the villain sucked. All he was a meme was him saying, "Mission report, December 16th, 1991." That's all he became, as a fucking meme. That's all he was. He's a terrible villain. And they make him like, oh, you're supposed to feel sorry for him, but I don't, because they read him terribly. Because they sprinkle too much action, which I don't mean wrong. I love the action, but they didn't build enough to make you feel sorry for him. It's like, no, he's a dickhead. Look what he did. He made our favorite heroes fight one another. Come on, really? But not really made, but tricked. But still, it was his fault. But like I said, the action scenes were fantastic. It was in your face, over the top. The best, in my opinion, the best Marvel movie to date. Of course, that airport scene alone, which, if you know what I'm talking about, stole the goddamn show. It was amazing. It was fantastic. I highly recommend, if you're a Marvel fan, or just a superhero movie lover, Go watch this movie. And Grant, I know there's some hardcore peers gonna say, well, isn't all the superheroes from the movie? But that would be impossible to pull off. You know how many characters were in Civil War? I mean, holy shit, that'd be impossible to pull off. The fact that they were able to pull off the way they did was a testament of a miracle and amazement in itself. So, kudos to the directors that pulled it off. Seriously, that was not an easy task. So kudos to them. And finally, my number one movie of 2016 is gonna piss a lot of people off. I don't care. It made me it had me on the edge of my seat. It made me cry. It had incredible characters and moments, and that is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I don't care what people say, that was the best, not only DC movie, but best movie of that year. It kicked ass and took names. Ben Affleck is the new Batman. Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. Henry Cavill is Superman. Jesse Eisenberg did a damn good job as Lex Luthor. Doomsday was awesome. I mean, he didn't do a lot, but he left a big impact. I won't spoil what he does, but he lives a big. Unlike the villains from the main villain from Civil War, he actually did something, and something that impacted the DC extended universe to its core. And it left me on the edge of my seat. I mean, from the Batmobile chase scene to the nightmare sequence from Batman to the fight itself, which not only led up to the hype, surpassed the hype. The warehouse scene, and of course when they came together to form the Trinity to stop Doomsday, to save the world. I mean, I got goosebumps. I haven't got such goosebumps when they came together like that since when the Avengers all formed up in New York in the first Avengers movie. I got goosebumps. I had that feeling of, oh my god, this is happening again. This is happening. Like, because when the Avengers all assemble together, we see Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and Hawkeye and Black Widow all looking around New York and see the aliens, try to strategize how to take down the aliens. I mean, I got goosebumps. But when you saw Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman standing together for the very first time, mind you, against an evil threat named Doomsday, the same thing. I had those goosebumps. Like, this is it. This is finally happening. Of course, people applauded, man. I mean, it was a beautiful, beautiful moment, man. The fight between Batman and Superman was epic. When the Trinity formed and fought together was epic. I mean, the movie was epic and fantastic. Of course, the ultimate cut made the movie that much better. Shame on you, Warner Brothers, for cutting. Stop cutting movies, man. First BVS, now Suicide Squad. Stop doing it. Leave it alone as it is. It's great as it is. I won't mind sitting for a 3-hour epic. Hell, 30 extra minutes wasn't going to kill me, or anyone for that matter. It's a fantastic, fantastic movie. One day I will go into greater detail why BVS is better than Civil War. It's close though. It's close, but BVS beats it by just that much. And I'll go into greater detail in a future video why that is. But BVS, in my opinion, is the number one movie of 2016. And I don't care what people say, I am super pumped for Justice League. I cannot wait. Alright guys, that's my opinion. That's my top 5 movies of 2016. What's your top 5 or top 10 favorite movies of 2016? List them in the comment section below. Love you guys here. I love to hear you guys' thoughts on the matter. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's kind of cold outside here in Orlando, in case you wonder where I'm at. And by the way, I heard it'll be 20 degrees tonight, so it's gonna get chilly for Florida. Jesus Christ. So wish me luck. But anyway, alright guys, hope you enjoyed the videos. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this is RockingTheBlade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out, man. And here's to an awesome year of video games and superhero movies, man. I just feel in my bones that 2017 is going to be the year of awesomeness. Alright guys, peace out.